So I thought it might be interesting just to give my views on the TV interview and the radio interview that I had. Something that I never thought would ever happen, or that I necessarily wanted to before I embarked on this process of writing this book. I was pretty nervous for both. The TV interview, it was initially scheduled for a Sunday, and then they cancelled about half an hour before. And I had told people, so I felt quite embarrassed about that since I told people and it didn't happen. But then it went ahead on the Thursday, and the slot was, I think that it was 6 to 14 minutes, and it took about 9. The newsreader did mess my name up, which is fine. It's not a common name, O'Connell. She called me O'Donnell. But I did feel there she kind of maybe was informed last minute and just had a few notes put in front of her that she kind of went from when she was asking me questions. And I understand that completely. I'm sure that's a very high pressure environment, and they're reporting on all these stories, so kind of this kind of insignificant, well, not insignificant, but a story that's less important perhaps, it didn't, or she wasn't maybe informed about needing to prepare more, whatever the case is. Then in the Cape Talk interview, there was definitely preparation there. It was actually supposed to be with a different host, whose book I actually read, so I was hoping to talk about that book, but another host was filling in for her, appearing on her behalf. And I felt that she had definitely, I don't know if she'd read the book, I know there was a book sent to the station, but from the questions, she definitely at the very least had gone through it. And I think they were more relevant questions, more thought out, and it felt like she was really listening to me, whereas the news, I felt it was just sort of get through it and then on to the next story. Also, what was nice about the radio interview is there were people WhatsApping in at the time. So the lady, the hostess, I suppose you say, compare, Amy, she then read out the responses, or rather what people had said in the WhatsApps, and then I gave my responses, which was really, really nice. And I have felt at certain points that I'm not making impact, and that things are not progressing in the way that they are. But one person contacted me as a result of the TV interview, and I've had 3 people contact me as a result of the radio interview, which is awesome, 4 different reasons, all related to mental health. And then I was also in a local magazine called Get It, and I've had 2 people contact me from that particular article, which is awesome. I'm not going to say exactly in terms of what it was, but it's to do with mental health, and I've actually been paid some very nice compliments from people who have got hold of me in terms of, my willingness to kind of share my story. And I think, that's basically it for that synopsis. If you're still here in the video, which is probably a bit unlikely, I did a video the other day with a mate of mine, Clayton Hawkins, who had a head injury that kind of changed his mental health, not in terms of depression necessarily, but it had a very big impact on him and continues to today. And then I've got another friend scheduled for an interview or a chat, no specific date, but she's somebody who lost her husband and has also gone through mental health struggles, a different perspective, so that should be really cool. Please do like and subscribe, and I'll have all the links in the description. If you would like to, please do check out my book. I'll put the links there as well. And it's Mental Health Awareness Month. Let's try and spread the awareness. And again, if anyone who's watching this has been those people that have been kind enough to contact me, then thank you very much, and have a good day or night, or whatever day you're watching this. It's the 3rd of October now, so thank you.